Okay, so the prompt is one deck per Arcana. So those of you know already about the tarot system knows that there are total 78 cards in this system, and 22 are the major arcana, and the rest of the other cards are included in the minor arcana. So major arcana is denoting all the major events in our life, major changes, major happenings, major major theme or focus of our life, and minor is related to our day-to-day life and all. So I would like to request you all to just be calm and serene and just enjoy the moment with all of my cards and all of my decks. Just enjoy the peace, okay, within your environment. Sit with a cup of coffee or any kind of beverages so that you can enjoy all the images, all the artwork. Because I enjoy tarot from a very deep rooted way, actually, because it gives me a lot of peace, a lot of revelations, a lot of lot of inner growth. Okay, so I thought that I can share it with you, and this is one of the day where I can share some information related to the system as well as with my deck collection, and also let's see what comes in the process. Okay, so just enjoy and chill with any food or anything, or just watch my video. And if you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel. And also you can contact me for tarot therapy. My mail id is given into the description box below. So let's start, because it will be a very big video. It's a long video, so take your time, and I just want you all to enjoy it with a lot of peace and love, and enjoy the artwork, because I also mostly enjoy tarot because of the artwork at times. Okay, apart from the self growth, I use it. I take a lot of time for my self reflection, and it just makes me feel very calm when I just go through all the pictures one by one, all the images, all the artworks from various painter or illustrator. So it all this tarot system made up of a lot of talented author and psychologists and spiritual teachers, and a lot of those are practicing healing, and those are working with a lot of inner self, and a lot of artists also. So let's start, okay, otherwise it will be a lot more long than I'm expecting, because you know that a long video is taking time, and it's like a lot of things comes up with this long video. So I'd like you to sit calmly and just enjoy my decks. So the first deck will be related to the first card of the major arcana. It is the Fool card. So what is Fool? Fool is the archetype which denotes basically the new beginning. Okay, new beginning in the sense of where we are not attaching ourselves with any past baggages, with any past events. We are taking chance on life with a fresh mind, with like curious mind, like a childlike mind. Okay, where we are not attaching ourselves with the past things. Also, we can take that leap of faith in any time. Maybe we have a lot of experiences, we know that we will not repeat again the mistake, and we are clearing our slate, we are clearing, going into the new chapter. Then also this phase can be called as Fool, right? So for this Fool card of Fool, the first zero, the infinity also attached to it. So it is like a very jovial kind of energy, and very very happy-go-lucky, very carefree mind. So it's like always seeking some adventure, taking life as an adventure. So I chose for this deck, Grimalkin's Curious Cat's Tarot. I will not go into the details. I will just only show you all few of my cards because there are lots of decks. So we'll take. Okay. I hope you all can see. Next, I'm coming into this Magician. The second card, like the first one, it is the 0, and the next is Magician, which is 1. Actually, this collection of my tarot decks, it started from 2016 or 17, 16 end, I think, and it's very close to my heart. And I've collected in many ways. Some of few of my friends actually gave me a lot of gift as these cards I got in that way. A lot of decks I got as a gift actually, and also I bought a lot of decks. I saved money to bought decks, and yeah, there are lots of story behind this collection. Now I'm not buying anymore, just I'm working with some of my friends with this reflection on tarot, and I'm getting a lot of decks out of that. So uh, we will start again. We are doing some other work, so we will start again, and then I will get more decks. Like I will get the chance to buy more decks, then I will earn the amount. I'm not using my penny right now to buy decks. And I will start again working on reflection on tarot oracle. I will again start buying the decks. And I will buy this month also. I have a plan to buy one deck. As my subject was in my college psychology, so I connect with this tarot system very closely. And I don't know why people with the psychology background in our country is not, I don't know, but I think they are not aware of this system much. But it's a very useful tool. You can use it in any way. A lot of people using it as future prediction and all, but I think it's a very strong counseling tool, and it helps to grow personal growth and mindfulness, and a lot of things can be done with these decks. Look at the cats. Actually, in the past we have a lot of cats, so I have a lot of memories with cats also. I love cats. And this curious things is very attached to the fool archetype. So I think it's going well with the fool. It's a very sweet deck. Okay, so this is the first deck. This is also coming. Okay, so this is the first deck. This is my full deck. Now I'm going to the magician. So for magician, I chose this deck, the Muse Tarot. Let's see. Okay, so what is the magician archetype denotes? It's actually magician is creation. Okay, magician is a strong will where when we trust ourselves that we can do anything. If we try, we can do anything. Okay, so that strong will, that push, that motivation is coming from the magician. Like it's all needed that mental inner strength. Not inner strength is connected to the magician. Mostly it is that we all have all the powers to create something magical. Magical in the sense it's related to our creativity, and if we really get into it, really like mix up our intention with the action, we can create something big. This is what is magician. Okay, so at times it's it doesn't mean like to create to act in some way. It's like it will automatically create something when we will try to mix up with our intention and knowledge. We will create something. So in spiritually, it is like the connection between the spiritual world and the practical world in some way. High priestess also denotes the same thing, but it is like alchemy. When something happens out of nowhere, when something is happening out of nowhere, just suddenly you are creating something, just coming out of busting energy, some kind of. Okay, that is the magician. Okay, it's related mostly to the creativity. And in negative sense, sometimes it's used for the manipulations, mind games. Not mind games, but mostly manipulation. Okay, so there is a two mind setups. So yeah, that's what. So I chose this card, Muse Tarot. I hope you all can see. It's that realization of your own potential. Tarot is good for intuition. If your intuition is strong, again, intuition is not something supernatural. It comes with the exercise, different kinds of exercise, yoga. When your body is aligned, and if you are very connected with the sun energy, then also your intuition strength will be very strong. So, yes. I really get that alchemy vibes with this deck, that magical vibes, that inner strength in some way, or that willpower. Mostly magician is the willpower, inner strength is more related to the strength card. The magician is the willpower. Look at the Empress, it's so beautiful. It's also coming. So this is the second deck, Magician and the Muse Tarot. I chose Muse Tarot. Okay, next I will go to the third one, High Priestess, and I chose this deck, Silver Era Tarot. Okay, so what's the High Priestess? High Priestess is the silence. Like when we are not getting an answer. When we are not getting an answer, we need to take a pause. We need to trust the universe. We need to trust the process. We need to trust our higher self. So when we are not getting any answer, we are surrendering. When we are surrendering things to the universe, things to the, okay, let's see what happens. That time is the high priestess. It is also the connection with the spiritual world, with the practical world, where your intuition will be very high. Your intuition will guide you very strongly. That's the phase of high priestess. It's a bail. You are not getting the right answer. That means it's time for a pause. Time to surrender things. Time to let it go. The more you will try to hold on to it more tightly, the more you will feel the pressure, and the more you will let it go, the more you will feel that intuition is becoming strong, and inner strength is, inner peace, you can feel that calmness, and the more quickly you will get the answer. Why I chose this black and white deck? High priestess is not something colorless or something like that, but it's still something shadowy. Okay, something, you know, when it's kind of under the veil, or it's hidden in the veil. So I chose it, but this deck only I saw that this is not a full black and white deck. It has its color. You can see that the face is colorful, no? So here very soft touch of color is there. You can see the flower is red. Here the flower is red, top of the card. Okay, so very slight touches of color is there. The head of these wands are golden. Here the light is golden. Slight color is there, you know. So this black and white with the slight color is very, I felt like it's very going with the high priestess energy. It's all energy actually, a bunch of energies we carry in our journey. Okay, so now the next one is Emperor. Okay, so for the Emperor, I chose this deck. I kept it in a bag. So I chose the Tarot of the Spirit. Tarot of the Spirit. Why I chose this card for the Emperor? Because Emperor is the structure, the masculine energy. Okay, so masculine energy creates structure in our society. So the social system, okay, in some way system is more related to the hierophant, but it's the structure mainly. Okay, Emperor works well with the structure. So yes, so here all these images are creating some kind of abstract from the fluid from the abstract energy, and I just got all this picture. So I thought that it will go well with the Emperor archetype basically. So I chose this Emperor, the Tarot of the Spirit, this deck for the Emperor archetype. Like it's formation of the shape, a structure. So now the actual Emperor came. You can see the archetype actually. So it's a very beautiful deck. Actually, I lost in the in these abstract images. I love abstract art. I can just lost myself in the abstract arts for days, months. I just love abstract art. I have a lot of decks which actually I chose decks mostly which are kind of very deep and abstract, something unique. And my love for tarot is mostly come with this abstractness in some way, with the artwork, knowledge, vision. And the interpretation of this deck is also very, very deep rooted. So this was my deck for Emperor. Now I'm going to the next one, Empress, the feminine energy. Okay, all which is related to the feminine quality, love, creation, nurturing, happiness, environment, nature, cultivation, everything is coming with the Empress energy, right? So I chose this deck. It's a very big deck, so I'm not showing it fully. And I trimmed my deck and it was not equal. So in some way, I don't know, I like destroy the shape. But it's okay, I enjoy it because it was a huge deck. Now I can enjoy the art. Maybe the reconstruction was not equal, but still tried at my best. So I find it very connected with the Empress energy. You can see the nature, the natural love kind of vibes. That motherly kind of energy. Mainly Emperor is the father and Empress is the mother archetype. So that's the energy, that's the meaning. But you can see it in other way also. Like in some more deeper sense, Emperor is the structure and Empress is the emotion. This take is full of emotion. I can feel that emotion with every picture. It's a very heart centered deck, and that was a very, logical deck. The spirit of the tarot. So, yeah. Both has its own beauty also. Both is needed for our society. If one is lacking, then the, you know, issues comes up. Then the disharmony comes up. Masculine and feminine energies are not balanced in our society. That's why a lot of issues are happening. That's why war happens. See the squirrel, how sweet. So this was the Impress deck by Tarot. Now I'm going to the next. It's the Hierophant. Okay, so I chose for Hierophant. I chose the this deck. I keep it in this bag. This is the Handle Tarot. Why I chose this? Because all the religious things, all the religious systems comes up with this Hierophant. But Hierophant is not a very, not only this a religious structure. It's also the it also comes up with the structure of your own. When society is coming up with any, you know, any solid structure, any structure which is like creating this balance, it's not the structure of emperor. Emperor is the ruler of the structure basically. But when the structure is like teacher is coming up from any system, that is the Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant is the main rules of the society, that is holding on all the people. So it can comes with any church or religious places, school, college, anything which has the capability to hold on other people in a way. Okay, so it's creating the community in some way, but it's not the community card, it's the rules. Mostly it's the rules. Sometimes it's the unconventional path can also you can see it with the Hierophant. Like a long time, some conventional rules are going on in a society, but the society is like devastating with all the rules. Now it's time for change. Then something unconventional comes. That is also included in the Hierophant. Hierophant is the teacher, is the wise teacher. He is creating these changes. So those are changing the society. Those are all related or included in this Hierophant card. So I thought that this card is very ancient, at the same time it's very related to the spiritual knowledge and this wisdom. So I included Handle Tarot in Hierophant. Like embedded is the structure and hierophant is the system. I think it's the system. Yeah. We can explain it in that way. So this is the deck for hierophant, the handled arrow. Okay. So the next is lovers. With the lovers archetype, I chose this light series. Lovers is, as the name is saying, it's the card of lovers, but it's not actually only the meaning is that. Yeah, you can say the partnership, but there are other cards which denotes the partnership. So lover is actually the archetype where you are taking a decision, where you are choosing someone in a very solid way. The one partner, that one decision which is actually going with yourself, just align your energy within yourself. That's the choice you need to make, not only with the lovers, but in every aspect. Okay, so yes, that's the card of lover. So I chose it because I felt like this deck is going well with the lovers archetype. When you are very connected with yourself, if you are not connected with yourself, then how can you choose your lover? Then how can you choose all the friends or all the decisions, how you can make a choice for yourself? So you need to connect with yourself, right? With your emotions mostly. When you are choosing a relationship, you need to connect with your emotion. Not only relationship, but in any way you are choosing something, you need to connect with your emotion, your mind, body, spirit, everything. So that's the balance needed for decision making. Here also comes up the Lovers card. So this is my Lovers deck, the Light Seers Tarot. Now the next one is Chariot. And for the Chariot I chose this one, Thelema Tarot. Why this Thelema Tarot? Because what is this Chariot? Chariot is going in a direction where you needs to go. Sometimes we become directionless. Chariots is like controlling your shadow side, your lighter side, and choosing the proper direction which is meant for you. Now you are in control. When this chariot phase is coming or came up in your life, that means you are in control and you know where you need to go, where you want to go, where it is like meant to take you, your actual road. That's the chariot. Now you are in control. When you know the direction. Like it can be in some small way also. When you know that, like the fool, there is no way. One is not sure where he or she is going. That's the energy of fool. When we don't know, we are uncertain about our life. That's the fool energy. But when I know that I have to go to the exam, when I know I have to go to the office or I have to do the work tomorrow, so that's the thing, that's the direction. I have to make myself confident. I have to say something to other people. I have to communicate well. So, this is the direction we are making for ourselves. This is the Chariot card. A very confident energy who knows how to channel their shadow side and the light side and to focus on the road. Focus on the road ahead. Chariot sometimes denotes the traveling also. So this background is full of a lot of different places, so I chose this deck. This deck is holding on that confident energy, that stunt energy, that sure-footed energy. So I chose this deck. Okay, so this is what I chose for the Chariot, the Thelema Tarot. Next is the strength, and I chose the gold lady. For the strength card, I chose this deck, gold lady tarot. Okay. So what is the strength? That is the inner strength. Inner strength means when it's very difficult for us to be the courageous one and to lead our life, to accept our um, like beauty and the best. Both are inside us, and we need to be the courageous one to accept the best and the beauty together and to work on it and to come up with the strength, with the courage. We all are stronger than what we think, right? So, this is the deck for that. We are accepting ourselves and we are accepting our journey as well. And we are coming up with the bad and good with the courage. So, this is the deck I chose for strength. Next one is Hermit, and I chose this deck for Hermit, the Dream Keeper's Tarot. So, Hermit is the solitude. Hermit is the to see the inner light, to take time out from the society, to being the mature one, to take oneself out from all the societal communication and taking some alone time to understand the inner self so that one can better communicate with others and understand what is going on inside, how it's coming up to the outside. Hermit is the one of the mature archetype which pushes us to see the world from our inner self. Like we become more aware with the inner self. When we spend time with our inner self, and we get a reflection of our life. So why I chose this deck, because this is a very deep deck which actually gives a lot of alternative meaning of this tarot archetype, a lot of deep inner meaning, and the artwork is beautiful basically. So I chose this deck. It's a very reflective deck. Okay, so this is the deck I chose for Hermit. Next, the deck is for Wheel of Fortune, Wheel, and I chose this Wildwood, this deck. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is the card of cycle. Like we are always in a cycle. We are ending a cycle and beginning a cycle. So all this cycle is ending and starting some new cycle. So all comes up to this archetype, wheel of fortune. Wheel, basically. The wheel, like sadness, happiness, love, hate, black, white, like every opposite dimension will again come, reappear, appear, reappear. So, start, end. So, this is the cycle of our life, birth and death. So, and I chose this deck for. So, this is the card I chose for Wheel of Fortune or Wheel of Life, whatever. The Wildwood Tarot. Next is Justice, and I chose this deck for Justice. Okay, so let's see. Justice is the card of justice. I think I no need to explain it a lot. It's not the justice for taking we are taking for others. It's the justice we are taking for ourselves as well. Are we doing the justice with ourselves? So this is also the question with this card. The more we will do the justice with ourselves, the more we will get the justice from outside as well. So the energy I feel like it's calm, more matching up with the energy of justice. It's one of the cards is very close to my heart. There are a lot of cards I haven't said anything. All the cards are very close to me. But this card I when I got actually I feel very happy and I used it a long time. Okay, so this deck I chose for the justice, the Vengeance and Dragons Tarot. Next is Hangman, and I chose this deck. This is actually I also can select with the Empress, but I chose it in the Hangman. Why? Because Hangman is a change of perception. if we are not changing our perception, we will get stuck in a situation. When we are feeling stuck in a situation, that means we are not changing our perception. We are stuck into some similar kind of thoughts which are disturbing our mind, creating disturbances in our mind. So we need to change that perception, changing the opinion. So here all the cards are named with some words, you know. So that's why I think it's more suitable to this archetype, hangman. This is also very close to me. Like this is also a deck which is very close to my heart. Artwork is beautiful and the name is also very important. Hey, this is the Emperor card, order and the system actually. Okay, I should consult this deck once before choosing all my decks. Yes, I should have consulted. If I would do this before, then it will be good. Like it could be good. I should have to consult this deck before. Okay, so this is the deck I chose for Hangman. Sacred Sea Tarot. Next is the death. Death, I chose this deck, Book of Shadow. Okay, so not the full deck because there are two card sets. So I only, this is the one card is above and one card is below. Okay, as above, so below. So one deck is for above and one deck is for below. Like it is the above, I think. No, it is the below. And I chose the death archetype with this below card, with this above card, with this above card. Why I chose this card? Death is transformation. Death is ending one chapter and transforming into something new. This is the death. Okay, so I felt this deck is very connected with that spirituality, so I chose this. And the transformation is not something very small. It's not just changing something, it's something deep rooted transformation. It's a big transformation. So I chose this deck. Like, this is a really a very big deck, and I think if you consult this deck, you will see a lot of transformation within yourself as well. So these all are some archetypes, but this has a lot of meaning, inner meaning. Okay, there actually comes the differences. How you are using the meaning in your life is actually creating the transformation or change in your life. It's actually helping you to grow. So this is the deck I chose for depth. Next is temperance, and I chose temperance, this deck. Okay, the antique anatomy tarot. Why I chose this deck? Because temperance is the balance, again between the hell and heaven, between the shadow and light. It's not, it's creating a balance between the extreme. Okay, when you are making peace with the extreme, you are not reacting or responding in some extreme way. You are finding a middle ground. That's the temperance. And why I chose this deck, because this is a deck, it's related to medical things, it's related to a lot of potions, a lot of skulls, body, and with flowers. So this duality of our life, actually it creates that balance. The more we can accept, the more we can understand these dualities, this beauty, at the same time this reality. So with some harsh reality in our life, some beauty or some peace is also coming. So there this, you know, balance is restored. Like when you are expressing your rudeness with some stories, when you are expressing your sadness, your emotional ha- extremity with some stories or with some songs, this kind of feelings, this kind of energies. So this is the deck I chose for Temperance, Antique Anatomy Tarot. Okay. Then the next deck is Devil. And I chose for the Devil is this deck, Tarot of the Vampires. Devil is the card of like over attachment. It's the card of over attachment. It's the card of our shadow side. Shadow in the sense where we are lying, we are doing something which is unhealthy for ourselves. Like when we are, when people are very much addictive towards something. Okay, it's mostly the card of over attachments, indulgence. It's a very dark deck, so I don't know the light will show or not. Yeah. This deck is this card. Devil is also the card, one of the card which is depicting that shadow and light, that beauty and best side of ourselves. So this is the deck, Tarot of the Vampire, and I chose it for the card of Devil. The next deck is the Tower, and I chose this deck for the Tower, the Raven's Prophecy Tarot. Tower is sudden realization. Tower is breaking up all the false foundation. If our foundation is built up of false, background, false base, then that will crumble. So this is the Tower. And why I chose this deck? Because this is a very sharp shooter. This is the deck where you can see the truth very clearly and very easily, and it's kind of a very realization kind of deck. You can see the meaning in a very easy way. It will come to you suddenly. So this sudden unexpected realization of your foundation, and I found this deck very relatable with this archetype. Okay, so this is the deck of Raven's Prophecy Tarot, and I chose it for Tower. Next is the Star. And for the star, I chose this Crystal Magic tarot deck. This deck I chose. Okay. So the star archetype is actually healing. It's the hope for the future. It's the positivity for the future. It's the star, which is a guiding light. So I chose this deck because it's a very hopeful deck. It's a very simple, hopeful, futuristic kind of a deck. Like it has that energy of peace, calm, and some healing energies also. So I chose this deck. The color is very soothing. Very soft vibration is there. So this is the deck. I chose for star. Next, the deck is for moon, and I chose this deck for moon. Moon means the shadow side, the side that is hidden from us, that we don't know about, the future we don't know, or the uncertainty which is hidden from us actually. That's the moon, the unconscious. Okay, so this deck is very good at bringing up that unconscious self, that shadow side. So I chose this deck. So this is the deck. It's the Phoenix Painter, and it's a beautiful art. This is like the artist is actually the Phoenix Painter. So this deck is very famous for the artwork also because it is the original artwork. It's a beautiful artwork. So anyways, this deck I chose for the Moon deck, Moon card. Next is the Sun. So the Sun actually I chose the actually I chose two decks for Sun. So one is this. I keep it in this bag because it came in a very small box. This deck is the Dreaming Way Tarot, and why I chose it for the Sun, you can understand with the energy. It's very vibrant energy, very clear energy. Sun is the card of truth, clearance, clarity, expression, happiness. So I found this deck is very clear. That's why I chose it as the Sun. Okay, so this deck is the sun. Also, one more deck I chose for the sun, and which is this deck, because this is the name is Affirmative Tarot. The box is also vibrating like very happily, and the color is very vibrant. You can see. This deck also I included in the sun because of the brightness and the color and a very funny picture. So it's a very funny day. So so this is the deck I chose for sun as well. It's a very light-hearted deck. Like there are cards which are very heavy. You can say like the Death, the Tower. It's with the name, it's very heavy, but it has its light side also. So this deck is one of the deck which can bring the lightness with all those heavy cards. And the next card is Judgment. And for Judgment, I chose the In Between tarot. I kept it in there, this bag. This is the deck I chose for Judgment. Judgment is awareness. So the energy I find it very similar to the Judgment, this In Between tarot. So this is the deck I chose for Judgment. And the last is the World, and I chose this deck, this Voyager Tarot for the World, because it's in some way sum up the story. This is the time of summing up. So it has all the elements, a lot of elements actually. to describe the whole life journey of ours and the phases of ours. So it's very similar with the energy of world. And the beautiful collage art deck. So this is it. All the 22 major arcana. I showed my choices of deck with all the arcanas. So hope you enjoy this video. Take care and bye.